Hey friends, we're here at World of Concrete 2025 and we're checking out what's new with Milwaukee. Let's go inside and check it out.
Hey Mark, I'm Ryan, product manager from Milwaukee. I cover the circular saw blades, both wood and metal cutting. And I'm excited to introduce a brand new to world nitrous carbide framing and demolition circular saw blade, 7 1/4, 24 tooth framing and demo blade that's going to change the market and be the fastest cutting and longest life blade in the market. This blade will have the largest welded carbide, giving you 5x longer life than the competition when doing aggressive demo and cutting, as well as nitrous carbide technology that will help protect the teeth over that unexpected impact of hitting that nail, screw, or demo material, so you're not losing teeth, being a lot more productive on the job site and having to swap out blades less. Also, we have our patented heat venting pattern that keeps the core a lot cooler and helps reduce the amount of wobble and warping in blades when doing that heavy rip cut or demanding framing applications. Typical blades today have all stayed very consistent when it comes to that carbide tooth. So this being welded and having a lot more strength will give you a lot more productivity, so you're swapping blades out less and keeping that carbide on here. What I have a demo here for you to simulate the unexpected fasteners and screws and nails that you might hit on a job site, where I will take a common competitor with a brazed carbide design at a rip cut pace to see how it holds up against our nitrous carbide blade. Take a leading competitor. See all those carbides just torch after hitting those couple screws? We're gonna take nitrous carbide through the same demo. Nice clean cut. As you can see, majority of those teeth still there. Able to take this blade from doing your aggressive demo applications back to clean wood framing, so you get to swap blades out less and have that best clean, fast cutting feel all day long. This blade will be coming out in June this year, and it'll be retailing at $25 at launch. So we're excited to add this as part of our nitrous carbide family of products that deliver that fast cutting, longest life experience.
So hi, my name's Ivy, and I'm here to introduce you guys to the new Milwaukee Tool M18 Fuel number 10 1 1/4 rebar cutter. So this is going to be our first rebar cutting dedicated tool. We are looking for those faster cuts, those longer run times, and also just that enhanced safety and control. So to start off, this tool is able to cut number 10 all the way down to number 3. For number 5s, we're seeing 2-second cut times. Also on a fully charged high output XC60 battery, we're seeing 240 cuts in 60 grade rebar in number 5s. So another big frustration with some of the other competitors is really just like the time that it takes to change out that blade. With some of the other ones, we're seeing it could take upwards of 20 minutes. With ours, we're looking at around 2. So we have 2 thumb screws. The hinge opens up and it allows for 1 screw with 3 little prongs there. You cannot insert the tool incorrectly. Close it up, tighten it back up, and you're all set to go. The Allen key fits nicely and snug on the foot of the battery. Some other things that we did is we're the first to market in this space that has a paddle switch. It is partnered with our Rapid Stop. As you can see, it stops in under 1 second. Another thing that we really focus on, if you're not familiar with the new bandsaw, is cut brake. When it is green, that means cut brake is on. I'll give you an example, but it basically can sense when you are done cutting it, and it'll stop the blade even if your hand is still on the paddle. As you can see, my hand is still firmly grasping, but the blade is now done. Another big thing that we really focus on as well is we have a tether point down here. That way if the guys are scaling the wall. We also have an LED light up at the top for early morning cuts or even late night schedule catch-ups. It will be 1 key accessible, and I'd love to show you how it cuts on a number 10.
Milwaukee Tool. We're here at World of Concrete, and we're very excited to be announcing the M18 M12 Gangbox Rapid Charger. This is a new-to-world solution, and is the first charger that is specifically optimized to be used within the Gangbox. So you'll see here we have a couple different ways this is mounted within the box, and how that works is there's actually magnets on the back of the charger in all four corners, as well as a cleat, and that can allow you to mount and then dismount very easily and put it wherever you feel is best for your organization within the box. Why that's important, we know that our GC and MEP users are constantly using these boxes to recharge, and creating an optimized solution that's taking up as minimal amount of space is great to give our users back some of that storage space. This is a rapid charger, so it's going to be a step up from our standard. It charges 2 batteries at once, one on either side, and then switches to the other 2. 2 of the bays are M18 only, and then the 2 center bays are actually hybrid bays. So you can switch in between M12 or M18, depending on what your applications are that day, and what you need recharged. Additionally, there's a 450 lumen work light. We know these gang boxes are stored in dark locations, as well as our users are starting sometimes before daylight. So being able to provide some visibility to what's in the box and get them back to work faster. Lastly, there's 2 USB-C ports here, so you can recharge some of our personal lighting or some of your own personal devices as well.
Hey, I really like that light on there.
Yes, me too. It's like the best feature.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name's Keenan with Milwaukee Tool here at World of Concrete. Today I'm excited to announce the new M12 3-plane laser with automatic alignment and receiver. The great thing about this product is it's going to provide automatic alignment up to 125 feet and up to 70% brighter lines than our current 3-plane on the market. With the integrated receiver and the built-in motorization, when you hit the target button, the laser is going to automatically start rotating for you and rotate until it finds that center of the receiver. Great thing about this is it takes one person out of that setup process, or if you're working by yourself, it's going to make the setup process significantly faster. The other nice thing is you can switch between brightness modes. So you have standard, you can go to a boosted, or you can put it to sleep. The nice thing about that is if you're taking lunch or you're taking a break, you want to save on runtime, you can put it to sleep without touching it, and then turn it right back on when you come back to work.
Can you show me the brightness levels again?
Yeah, so that's going to be standard, boosted, which is 70% brighter, and then sleep. The other great thing about this laser is going to have one key integrated for your tool tracking and inventory management. It's going to be an 1/8 inch at 33 feet for accuracy, and it's going to have a really robust magnets to make sure it's not going to move if you're on steel studs or pipe. This should start launching in February of 25. The price is going to be $11.99. The nice thing about this too is it works indoors and outdoors. So if you're doing like foundation layout or you're doing deck layout, instead of having to do a 3, 4, 5, now you can have this automatically align. Just come find your other line, right, and do your layout a lot faster. Oh, and then runtime, I didn't mention it, but you're going to get 10 hours of runtime in standard brightness and 6 hours of runtime in boosted mode. And that assumes some auto aligns in there as well, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And that's also with all 3 planes on. So if you only had 1 or 2 planes on, you're going to get quite a bit longer runtime as well.
Okay.
Once it goes solid green, it's locked in.
Hey guys, we're at World of Concrete Day 2, and we've got 2 all-new circular saws here that we're showcasing in the next breakthrough section of the Milwaukee Tool booth here in Las Vegas. First and foremost, we have our next generation rear handle circular saw with a 7 1/4 inch blade size. We've leveraged our next generation technology when it comes to segmented brushless motors, next gen high output electronics to get the most out of the forged battery packs that you guys saw back in Pipeline at 2024. In addition to being best in class when it comes to power and cut speed, this saw is 1.5 pounds lighter than the previous generation and providing huge ergonomic advantages throughout a long day on the job site of fatiguing use. Other notable improvements include our updated trigger lock, So you no longer have to press that prior to every cut. You can either lock it or unlock it. We also relocated our dust port from away from the operator and from filling pouches to up and away out of the cut line for easy access, as well as vacuum compatibility too. And we also have depth detents similar to our Sidewinder circular saw, outfitted on the depth adjustment here for the saw. This one's going to be maintaining the same retail price point as our first gen and coming in Q3 of 2025. We also have the very first one-key circular saw in our lineup. This is the all-new 7 1/4 Sidewinder circular saw with one key. It also has backlink wireless dust control, so as I pull this trigger, it's going to fire up that extractor behind me. Additionally, it's packed with an awesome new feature called Auto Stop Advanced Kickback Protection. We use machine learning to help detect and sense a kickback event, and it shuts the tool down faster than a human hand can respond to that event. We know kickback happens. There's a lot of situations that can contribute to that, all the way from inexperience to poor support to damaged wood. This saw will protect you in a situation where you need it the most. This saw is coming in Q3 of 2025 with a price point of $299, a $50 premium over our baseline Sidewinder.
All right, so that's a wrap here. Let me know which tool is your favorite. Please put your comments or your questions down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If you want to see some more content for World of Concrete 2025, I have a short playlist right over here that you can check out. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that button down below because we have a lot more videos coming out soon.